Squid Games! Oh yeah, baby. The big finale is coming soon, and I think I know what it's gonna be already. I mean, not in big detail, but the Squid Game, it, it, it's basically just Kaiji. And like, that was the whole joke at the beginning, right? Like, oh, the Squid Game is just Kaiji. It's just a joke to the people who actually know Kaiji, which is like the minority of minorities. Like barely anyone knows who that is. But like, oh my god, right? Like, we have the big old man, billionaire, setting it up like his whole death game type of thing. We have the Kaiji character, who's a total bumbling idiot, believes too much, trusts whatever, fails all the time. Then we have, the big showdown at the very end between Kaiji and the final boss. Of course, in Squid Game wasn't as amazing. But yeah, eventually Kaiji, joins the games again, right? Starts playing. Because, he kind of has to. Here, similarly, he kind of has to, but for a different reason. He wants to take it all down. Similarly to how Kaiji in Season 1 threw everything he had away just to fight the, final boss. And now, oh no, so 001 was a traitor. No way. No. I mean, I do like that they're consistent. I do love that. It's great. The whole fact that they mentioned the whole thing about the old man's son not liking milk, and like not being able to tolerate it or whatever, and this guy giving his milk away, just mwah, mwah, chef's kisses. Subtle yet obvious if you watch it, right? So yeah, now we have the old man's son, and guess what? Kaiji has the old man's son show up, and now in the position that we are in Squid Games, we're exactly in the exact same sort of position like in Kaiji again, because we have our Kaiji character and the son just watching the games now in Season 3. And there's probably gonna be a bunch of philosophy about, how all this is supposed to go, right? Like, who's really right in all of this, right? Will they trust in each other, right? With the trust that Kaiji gave them. But, like, it's Squid Game now. Oh my god, and at the very end, in Kaiji, right, he like sacrifices all he has to save the lives of these guys that were taking part in Kaiji's game. So it's possible that here, he's also gonna do something like that, right? Sacrifice himself for their good. Who knows, right? Maybe, like in a different sort of way, but still sacrifice himself. And another thing, of course, the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is the big final showdown, right? The final game between our Kaiji in Squid Game and the son of the old man, right? Also, I'm saying that like, oh, Squid Game is basically just Kaiji, but like, if there's anything to be, like, inspired by when it comes to gambling, like, Kaiji is the best you got, right? Like, imagine if they were inspired by Kakegurui. Jesus Christ. Ugh. My goodness. And yeah, like the whole dichotomy, the duality of the characters. is also great, right? Because like the old man actually loved these games, and that's why he wanted to do this. Whereas his son is just this selfish prick who's doing whatever it takes just to put our Kaiji guy into despair here. Similarly to how, you know, in Kaiji, the big bad old man was like so sure of himself, whereas his son kind of wasn't. Right? He wasn't sure of himself. He wanted to test Kaiji to see and test things out. It's great stuff, really. I love it. I actually heard people say that like Squid Game season 2 wasn't that great. It's kind of mid. And I'm just like, I mean, I get it that you might be like frustrated over it, but it's good, man. It's setting up a ridiculous thing in the future. And of course, if it turns out that it's gonna be a terrible ending, right? None of what I just mentioned will happen. Then yeah, it's terrible. But I'm pretty sure they got this. I believe in them. This is gonna be mwah, beautiful stuff. Chef's kisses all of it. But yeah, this has just been me gushing about it. As you can see, I didn't put any effort into editing this thing. I just kind of wanted to gush about Squid Game because I figured out it came out. I had some free time, and I watched it, and I really wanted to share my feelings about it. So yeah, like if you liked Squid Game, it's good. But if you did, then just go watch Kaiji. Go watch Kaiji already. What are you doing? Like it's good. It's really good. Stop thinking about the nose sizes. I know the noses are usually what get people, away from the show. But just watch it. It's fine. It looks good. It fits. Just go on. Squid Games. Oh yeah, baby. The big